Wow, hey y'all, it has been a minute. Welcome back to Rush Reacts. I know I've been out for about 2 months now, and there's so much new music for me to catch up on. So I'm gonna dive right in. I'm gonna be reacting to Billie Eilish's new album. The album's called Happier Than Ever. I did react to Lost Cause already, and the music video for that. And I think I've heard Therefore I Am. I think that was the lead single. But besides that, I have not heard anything on this album yet. Got a package in the mail from Amazon. Prime box had like Billie plastered all over it. So I think it's a sign that the first reaction I'm gonna be doing now that I'm back is this one. Let's dive right in. The first track is called Getting Older. Okay, so the beat's kind of like bouncy. It doesn't do anything too crazy, at least not yet. Come on, pick it up, please. Something. Oh?
Just keep me employed now.
Oh. Oh, I like that.
I'm happier than ever.
Hey, shout out to this album title. Such an interesting direction sonically with the instrumentation behind this, with the storytelling that she's doing with the lyrics. Okay, so that was Getting Older. That was the intro track to Happier Than Ever. Not much to really say about it on first listen. It was more so a storytelling track. I guess it's a good opener because it is a storytelling track, so I think that's the direction that we're headed with this album. Let's jump right into track number 2. This one's titled I Didn't Change My Number.
Okay.
What? What was that? It sounded like a dog snarling.
I didn't change my number.
Okay.
I only changed the word reply to.
Period. She said the number's still the same. I'm still getting the text messages, but I'm just not gonna reply to you. Let's keep listening. Who's Laura? Okay, I think that chorus is gonna have to grow on me a little bit. I wanted it to be like a hair catchier, and I think it would have really gelled with how I expected it to go. Interesting song so far. I like that she's keeping it upbeat. Oh, come through Phineas with the experimental instrumentation. I expected no less, so not surprised there. Okay, so just finished listening to I Didn't Change My Number. Interesting second track as well. Nothing bad to say about this one either. I like that she kept it upbeat. It's going with the theme of Happier Than Ever. Yeah, I could see this one growing on me for sure. Third track's called Billie Bossa Nova. Interesting, I like that title. Let's give it a spin. I like this guitar melody. Oh, I love this already. I'm getting like Robin Thicke vibes from this for some reason. What's she singing about? Oh, that's pretty. Pretty vocal. Make a movie. Oh, this is suave. I like it. She's getting a little... I wonder who she's singing about. Does Billie have a boyfriend or girlfriend or something? Some significant other? Okay, so that was Billie Bossa Nova. Let me rush and put a like to that one. I like this one. Everything just clicked from the moment I heard the guitar melody, and then her vocals came in, and then it was this sort of smooth, suave, sensual song. This one clicked for me just instantly. I can't explain it. But let's go to track number 4, My Future. Oh, I believe I've heard My Future also. Could be mistaken. Maybe this was the lead single. I honestly can't remember, but I just remember the singles that she put out. They were like hard to really get into as like standalone tracks. So let me give this one a new listen. see what's going on. This is My Future, track number 4. Oh, this is the one where it took forever for like the beat or something to drop, and then it clicked for me. This is pretty though. There's something about the stripped back subtlety of it that's kind of soothing. Hearing it again, it's like she's singing beautifully. Sing! Wait, this is sort of clicking. So like hearing it as a standalone song, because I'm pretty sure I've heard this already, because my mind is registering hearing it before. But I'm pretty sure like I listened to this one time and I was like, not really my thing. But listening to the song again, like she might have did something here. Let's keep listening. Sing, Billie. I know you can. Do it. Give it to us. Hey, I knew the beat drop. Yeah, this is it. She knew what she was doing when she made this a single. Hey, I take it all back. I take it all back. This is it. Y'all gotta pay attention because she is singing and she is stacking and she's creating a vibe, a mood. Yes, calm it back down. That was My Future. Gonna rush and put a like to that. Yeah, gonna rush and put a like to that. I don't know what I was thinking when I heard this however many months ago, so forgive me, y'all. I take it all back. That was fantastic. Moving right along, let's go right into track 5. This one's called Oxytocin. Okay. Come on.
Take it back once it's been set in motion.
Okay. Well, this is different.
You know, involved in what would be.
Huh. Okay. It's a new sound. It's a new sound from Billie. I'm glad that she's experimenting with new sounds. Once again, none of these songs sound like anything I've heard Billie try to do before or, do before. So it's a new sound. It's a new sound. Let's keep listening. Yeah, I feel like I need to be on something to get into this song. It feels like I need to be ready for like to trip out while this is playing and like strobe lights are flashing all over. That's the sort of vibe I'm getting from this. Let's keep listening. Okay, so that was Oxytocin. Not my favorite song, honestly. I think I've liked every other song so far to some degree until this one. It just didn't click with me on the first listen. Let me know if you guys like if this one instantly clicked for you guys, or if you had to be like in a certain mood to listen to this, because that's how I'm feeling right now. That's Oxytocin. Let's go to track number 6. This one's called Gold Wing. This we went from like My Future to Oxytocin to Goldwing, and like I feel like if you took Oxytocin out of the equation, I just feel like the transition from My Future to Goldwing would have been so much more. It sounds like a hymn. Like it sounds like I'm at a nunnery. It sounds like the sound of music and the nuns are singing their song. It's pretty though. Is that it? Oh no, the song is not done. That was a sick intro. Oh, okay. And like the Oxytocin vibe is seeping back through. Okay. Yep, so we're back to those like sort of like trippy vibes. Alright, so that was Goldwing. It sort of went from like this angelic, sort of like heavenly hymn, transitioned into something similar to Oxytocin. Quite interesting. I feel like if she had placed this before Oxytocin, the beginning of Goldwing would have fit perfectly with My Future, and the ending of Goldwing would have fit perfectly with Oxytocin. But she sort of had more of like a jarring effect. Maybe that's the sort of like sucker punch she wanted to give us. So that was Goldwing. Not my favorite, but not the worst song on the album for sure. Let's dive right into track 7. Track I've already reacted to on this channel. This one's called Lost Cause, so I'm gonna just zip right through this one. If you guys want to go check out my full reaction, I reacted to this and the music video. So this is Lost Cause again.
And this ain't nothing like it once was.
I don't know if like she redid some of like the vocals on this, or if it just sounds sharper since I haven't listened to it in like 2-3 months. But the chorus is kind of like becoming a little catchy to me. Yeah, that was Lost Cause. Gave it a good spin just to hear it within the album. Let's move right along to track number 8. This one's called Halley's Comet? Someone's comet. Haley's Comet? Piano. Oh, I'm a sucker for piano. I love a good piano song. I am a piano whore. It's one thing you need to learn about me. I love a damn piano. Haley's Comet? Halley's Comet. Somebody's comet. It's pretty. It's a pretty piano intro. I already like it. I already like this. Yep. Haley's Comet. Okay. This is like her somewhere over the rainbow moment. And I'm glad that she threw this in there because it doesn't sound like anything on the album so far, and it is probably the most reminiscent to her previous album that we've gotten so far. I think that we've gotten. And I'm glad she added this in. I really vibe with this one. Let's get back in. Is Haley's Comet like real? Am I supposed to know? Am I supposed to know? Okay, maybe that's a real thing. This is gorgeous. This is storytelling. This is songwriting. This is beautiful. Honestly, Haley's Comet. Yeah, she did that. It oozes of like a sort of dated song vibe. It sounds like something you'll hear on a playlist with Frank Sinatra and Ella Fitzgerald, and you know, it's just that sort of old school vibe. It's beautiful. I'll stop gushing now. She said, "Damn it, I don't want to love you." Is that it? No, that's not it. Melody completely like picked up and went somewhere else. It sounds like that La La Land song. All in all, even with the switch up in the end, which I wasn't expecting, still cute. Still rock with this, honestly. So let me rush and put a like to this. I will definitely be returning to Haley's Comet. Glad that I now know it's Haley's Comet and that I should be aware that that is a real thing. Track number 9, Not My Responsibility. Let's go. Sounds like a train taking off.
Really know me.
Oh, we doing some poetry here.
You have opinions.
Okay, so this whole thing is sort of like a spoken bit, kind of interlude.
Some people use it to shame me.
This is giving me like Lemonade vibes, like the actual film, where like Beyonce just goes off into a spoken word bit before the song kicks in. Just being watched constantly by the public about her body, what she wears, her size. Yeah, I'm glad she's using music and her project as sort of an outlet for that, because I'm sure that's not easy at all to grow up with that sort of limelight on you and constantly have to deal with that. That was not my responsibility, and good for her because it's not her responsibility and she doesn't have to, like conform to anything that society wants her to be. So good for her for adding this in there. Let's jump right into the next song. This one's called Overheated. Okay.
I don't even know how it happened. I started talking.
Hey.
They started laughing.
I like
I
this.
started watching. Later stopping.
Okay, so this is sort of like
They started with flashing.
the song version of what she just spoke about,
Gave no
I'm
reaction.
thinking. And it sounds good. I like this.
And everybody said it was a lie.
Hey.
Trying to be like everybody else.
Oh, we get a rap bridge?
Figure it out.
We get a rap bridge? I'm sorry, let me rewind that a little bit. I didn't know she was gonna come giving us like a Doja Cat rap bridge. Or like, hold on.
I was only bit like everybody else, but I didn't get to figure it out.
That was hot, that little bridge right there.
All these other
Okay, and I guess it's just ending with this fire beat that I'm pretty sure Phineas produced as well, because he probably produced this whole thing. Okay, so that was Overheated, brushing and putting a like to that. So I've tried to stay away from hearing any of these songs and reading too much about them online before I get a chance to listen to them, but that was really hard to do since it's been out for about 2 months or a month now, and I know I'm super late to the party and I'm now reacting to this and catching up with all this music. But you guys were like, there's maybe one good song on here, or like I was hearing things like, like Billie's like suffering from that sophomore slump. With this album, I like a lot of these so far. It's not the Billie that I guess people were expecting or what they were used to, but I like that she's evolving and I like that she's growing. Let's go to track 11. This one's Everyone Dies. So, interesting. True, but morbid.
Sometimes we try.
Oh, I already know this sounds heavenly. Heavenly. With AirPods in. I already know. I just do. And I'm gonna have to return to the song with AirPods, but I already like it. Hands down, song that sounds the most like the previous album, at least so far. I love when like she is like so close to the mic that you could literally like hear like the little intricacies of her holding onto the note until she finishes singing it. I think it's like her style of singing too that has a lot to play into that, but she just does it so well, man. Let's keep listening. Sing. Beautiful, beautiful vocals. Wow, okay, so that was Everybody Dies. Rushing and putting a like to this as well. I am sick that you guys aren't vibing with this album as much, at least from the few tweets I've read. Dang, I like this. I don't know. I thought that was really well done. I'm gonna have to play the song again with headphones, but yeah, definitely rushing and liking that one because I'm gonna be returning to Everybody Dies. Next song is called Your Power. Let's give it a spin. Guitar track. Pretty vocals. I'm so close to wanting to rush and put a like to this one. I just need her to take me there. Oh, this might be it. This might be it. So like, I don't know if you guys could hear it, but like the guitar strums faded out and it got a little bit more dreamy, like a dreamy effect. And then it's going into this final chorus, and I think if she keeps it like this and just ends the song there, that'll be it. Perfect ending of the song. Please do not. The guitar has kept it consistent throughout, but I think that would be a great closing for this song. Beautiful, just dreamy. Oh, she brought it back in, but like not with lyrics. All right, that was Your Power. Wow, immaculate. Like, it brought me there, and I was for a second I was like, it was starting to lose me for a little bit, but then she faded out the guitar strums, like I said, and it just reeled me back in because it sort of like transported me somewhere else. Rushing and putting a light to this also. Yeah, returning to that song for sure. Let's go into the next one. This one's NDA. Okay, Olivia Rodrigo vibes. Interesting. Like I'm reading the lyrics here and it's funny. One of the more experimental tracks. Probably gonna take a bit of time for me to get into NDA. I'm sure people will gravitate to this because it's a little bit more upbeat than like the last few songs we listened to, but not vibing with this one as much. Let's get back into it. Oh. So like I listened to the first verse and I'm like, I don't know what's going on here, and then like this part comes on, the chorus or pre-chorus, and it picked up the melody and the song sort of went somewhere else. Interesting. I'm interested. So yeah, so I think it's the choruses that are not connecting with me. I think the sort of like talk singing thing is what's throwing me off. Like I'm not connecting with that, but aside from that, I can definitely see this growing on me if I give it a few more listens. Interesting, she sort of made references. She made a few references to previous songs that were on this album actually. So like she talked about my future, saying that she wants it now. In a previous song, she, was excited for her future. She said she didn't change her number, which of course referenced the song I Didn't Change My Number. It's just the verses, man. I don't know about these verses, at least for me. Let me know if you guys liked these verses at all, but I think the rest of the song's pretty interesting. I don't get it. Maybe it's just too futuristic and too experimental for me, but then it goes into this. And then it makes sense for this part for me. Like, I'm like, okay, yeah, I get it. Okay, so that was NDA. Mixed feelings about it, honestly. It's the verses for me. It's the verses for me, and not in a good way. The verses, I don't know why I couldn't connect with them. Sorry. Everything else just started making sense. The chorus made sense. The ending made sense. Verses didn't make sense to me. Next one, Therefore I Am. I know this one. I'm pretty sure it's I Think Therefore I Am, or that one. I think therefore I am. Hey, what the hell are you talking about? Keep my pretty name out of your mouth. Hey, I haven't heard this in like since whenever it came out. So like months ago. It's just the little things that you don't really think about that comes in. Like Phineas adds the boom boom in the background, and it sort of like adds an extra layer of just grooviness to the song. Yeah, rushing and putting a light to this one. Next up, we have the title track, Happier Than Ever. Let's give this one a spin.
I'm away from
Oh.
wish I could.
She said, when I'm away from you, I'm happier than ever. Which, while going through this entire album, I was not interpreting happier than ever to have that meaning. So it's interesting to finally get here and see what she meant when she said this. Title track, almost done with the album, so funny that she placed it so low down. It sounds like another Somewhere Over the Rainbow type. Casey Musgraves sounds like she could collaborate on this song. That's the vibe I'm getting from it. But yeah, let's keep listening. Sorry.
Explain this and
This one's a little bit more like sing-songy, like easy melody to get into.
when I asked you to.
Another one that sounds like it belongs in like the 50s. We're going somewhere else now.
You call me again,
Oh,
drunk in your bed.
so okay. So we've taken that 50s layer or 60s layer off of the mic. She sort of adjusted it and the instrumentation and her vocal and her delivery to something a little bit more modern. Interesting. She's picked up the song. She was losing me for a second. Let's get back in.
Driving home under the influence and you're fucking I don't relate to
Okay.
you.
All right.
I don't relate.
So similarly, the lyrics have gotten grittier. They've gotten more modern. She's cursing in this verse compared to the more melodic, old-fashioned first verse. Interesting construct.
Do you know? 'Cause I'd never treat me this shitty. And I don't talk shit about you and me.
Okay, this just went completely somewhere else. More Olivia Rodrigo vibes here.
Talk about every time that you show. Just fucking leave me alone.
Billie is mad, rightfully so. She sounds way better off without this guy. Oh, she's screaming in the background. All right, that was Happier Than Ever, the title track. Whew, it was definitely a ride, and definitely a song I could see myself getting into once I played a couple times. I think it just threw me for a loop with that whole transition from like this kind of song into this kind of song, and then, whew, all right. I'm like this close to rushing and putting a light to it because I am gonna be returning to this song. But I'm gonna hold off for now. I'm gonna just hold off for now. But I will be returning to the song. Let's get into the last song on the album. This one's called Male Fantasy. Another guitar song, another Taylor Swift instrumental.
Trying not to eat.
Sounds like a Taylor Swift song.
Myself with pornography.
Minus the lyrics. Oh, is the whole song gonna be in falsetto? Because this is so pretty. Her vocals just staying in that upper register. It's something beautiful about it, for lack of a better word. They're just pretty vocals. She could be singing about anything, honestly, and it would sound good. I like this outro. Mm-hmm.
We're just pretending to.
Hey. Beautiful. What?
I convince us
I'm sorry, this is just stunning. Just pretty for no reason. Pretty vocals, pretty song. Wow, what a way to close this album.
Won't get over you.
Let me rush and put a light to that. I'm gonna be listening to it again. Like I said, I'm a sucker for sad songs. It's just my zhuzh. It's my thing. Wow. I can sing praises about that song all night long. But I will spare you guys. Man, what a follow-up for Billie Eilish. I particularly really like this album. Might be something I might even buy a physical copy of or buy a vinyl of. I thought she did a phenomenal job. Some of the standout songs for me were Billy Bossa Nova, My Future, Haley's Comet, Overheated, Everybody Dies, Your Power, Therefore I Am, and Male Fantasy. That's about half the album, if not more. And that's impressive nowadays. Let me know what your guys' favorite songs were. Let me know if you guys like the same songs I did, or if there were other songs you think I should go back and re-listen to, give another shot. Yep, well, you guys already know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe, yada yada yada. You already know what it is. And I will see you guys in the next reaction.